So this is just a video for the connections for the analog joystick mod. This is the cheap joystick you can get from eBay. Now you've got to be careful because this one is an Adafruit breakout board, and the pinout down the side here is different on the cheap Chinese one, so you've got to be careful of that. So on this we've got red is 5 volts, black is ground, the blue is the button, and the brown is the x-axis, and the the yellow is the y-axis. Okay, so you've got to make sure you get these right on your joystick, because the pinout I think is different on the Chinese ones at this point. Anyway, so once you've got identified what those are, you've got your little joystick. These are the connections inside the OBDIIC&C. This is as close as I could get it, unfortunately, with my little stand. So we've got the 5 wires coming in here, this wire here, and we've got the red, black and blue going to this connector here. So obviously red goes to the 5 volt, which is pin 1, black goes to pin 4, which is ground, and then this next pin, pin 3, which was the old Imac&C joystick connection, we still use that, and that's now used for the button. So this is the blue wire in this particular case, goes to pin 3. You can see there's a wire connected to pin 2 here, and that's my cruise control button, and that goes through the board off over here. So this one's also got the CAN board on, but we're not bothered about that at the minute, but though it does help us to locate the pins we need, because if you've got the CAN board mod, then you will have already done this mod here, which is to cut 4 pins on the LCD to free up these 4 pins which we use here. So the first 2 pins, this is the middle group of 4 out of the entire 16 or however many pins there are for the LCD. It's the middle group of 4 you need. So the first 2 pins are dedicated to the CAN, you can see there, and then we have the yellow and the brown here next to each other. So the brown is the x-axis, which is this one on the end, and the yellow is the y-axis, so that are the wires there. So that's all you do, wire it up like that. So I've had to lose my charger control signal, which was on there, on that pin there temporarily, but now what I've done is I've rerouted it. I very rarely use the SCS flash blink codes mode, so I've connected it to pin 4 on here, which is the SCS output, so I'll reprogram the PIC to send the charger control signal out of that pin there. I mean, we could possibly do something with the data thing as well, or possibly even use an ISP pin, ICSP pin, because we've got a couple spare there, so we could possibly use one of those to drive the charger control. Anyway, that's we can sort that out. So there we go. So it's 5 wires, 2 go to these 2 connections here, and then 3 go to this connector here. Hopefully that's clear.